Hey everybody, it's Chanchai. If you can hear me pretty well, please let me know. I am just gonna... Reaper and I are in Akai's Open League, but I guess a lot of people didn't get the memo. It is Saturday. People are excited for a couple things. Right now, I think Ryan Hart is doing a cool session in chat, and then today, Tampa Never Sleeps.
Round two. Ready, go! Knockout!
We're going to try to control space against Blaze. It is one of his areas where he has trouble with space in general. Oh, that's so good. I like that move. So right now we were able to guess some things, try to make it hard for them. But Reaper is a good player. It's just a matter of sharpness and time and experience. Again, like getting used to kind of newer tricks and stuff like that. But Reaper is a really good player. Alright, Jthar, here we go. Let's do this. Hey David. Hey David Blaine, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing really, really well. I am gonna hit an ad right now just to get it out of the way. But anyways, it's so good to see you. I appreciate your support all the time, David Blaine. Alright, Jthar, let's do this. I'm really glad Jthar's in here with us.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout!
We're trying really hard to control space here. Trying to control some options, be aware of certain other ones.
Ready, go!
We want to start punishing those things too.
Knockout!
Just remember you're at a disadvantage if someone blocks this. Very careful.
Round three. Ready, go!
Yep, same. Very good. I like that. That totally cut me off guard.
Knockout!
Alright, very good fight. Very good fighting after the throw escape. It was very good. It was a good intention, and that was a very terrifying thing he was going for. If it had worked, it would have done a huge wall combo against me. So he was going for a big wall combo. Like that. Alright, maybe I'll take a break. I think. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, Jthar says the system's running slow.
Ready,
Happens.
go!
that dash was either it was too late or it just wasn't happening. I did intend to back dash.
Round 2. Ready, go!
That was funny.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! All right.
Man, I like this. I like this elbow in the throw. That's so good. That's really good. There's no way I can.
Excellent.
That stagger break is insane. I gotta practice it, but still, it feels like it's out of nowhere. It's like you have to be aware of the startup frame so well.
Ready, go! Excellent. Round 5. Ready, go!
That was so good.
Knockout.
Alright. Trying so hard to control elbows as options here. Hey Blaine, good to see you. I hope you're doing very, very well. I finally got to see our Panda last night, you know, since first time I saw him since Texas Showdown. Alright, Dr. Hugbox, good to have you here. Always good to see you. I'll take a break after this game. But this is helping me sharpen up for my tournament. I'm going to be participating in a tournament in Portland today. Gotta support your locals. This is a really good tournament. We have players coming from... Usually we get players coming from out of state too, so that's a good one. Oh, nice. Very nice. I thought I got knocked down, so I tried the tech roll. Excellent. Good. Alright, so we're gonna fight against the way that he's... So I like this. I like that he's fighting on the delay timing, right? So there's stuff that we do against delay timing. It's really good. Delay timing is really good if people like this stuff. So this is where spamming becomes strong, right? If somebody plays on delay timing, spamming is really, really strong until they pull it back down.
Ready, go!
And that always looks like a back throw. It's a forward throw. I like that. That's so cool. That was neutral throw. That was really, really fun.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Good. Neutral throw is always good. When in doubt. When in doubt of what? When in doubt whether it's a side turn or not, then the neutral throw is a pretty good mix-up because it can be hard to defend. That was so good.
Knockout.
Alright, good game. I'll take a break, but that was really, really good. I really like a lot of the options they're choosing. I like the change of tempos. That was good. Good stuff. They're just working on how to win the combat, and I like that. So, it's good stuff. Keep it up, you guys. The Dr. Hugbox said, looking forward to TNS, gonna get someone like Chan Chai round one, and I know it. Those things tend to happen. It's okay. There's a lot of strong players. There's a lot of newer players. It's gonna be a fun tournament. But yeah, there's about three. They already hit 300 people. I was surprised that the cap is somewhere like 500, like 512 probably. Yeah, 512. I am not surprised. I was expecting him to hit 256 because I thought 256 would be the cap. So I wasn't surprised that when you've got Max Million, dude, and then you also have like a kind of a prize involved, and it's a free tournament, that does lead to like a lot of registrations. Now, there will be some people that don't show, but there'll be a lot of people that do. But I was expecting it to go past 200. I was like, it's going to be going for this tournament. I mean, I think people are used to comparing it to like, the normal community stuff, but this is a kind of a different thing, right? Maximilian Duke. This is a reason why game publishers, game studios do prioritize influencers with high reach, because that is how you get critical mass. You don't really get it from the hardcore players in the scene, but you do get a long-term customer base when you go with the core community. You do get retention and sustainability with that, but that's a different thing than driving traffic, right? Driving traffic is, you do want influencers. You do want people who look at something at a superficial glance and go, oh, there's something going on there.
You've got nothing.
You know, driving traffic is popularity at high school. Very different thing. Now, it could go fast. How could it go fast? Depends on how many groups they run. Depends on how they run it, and how quickly they settle any kind of complicated matters. So this tournament could actually run pretty fast. VF is a fast-running game, to be honest. It will take longer than normal, but to be honest, it could run fast. It could also run slow. It depends on how the organizers do it. It's when we're thinking about it being run the way that we run community tournaments, but again, the number of people changes the way you do your format in a tournament for almost any organizer. So this idea that it's definitely, now it probably will take a while, I'm not gonna lie, but is it gonna take as long as like all night? Maybe not. It might actually just take 4 hours, but honestly, it'll probably take 5 or 6. But it can actually run pretty smooth, and that's because VF is a very fast game. The average, so a set typically at the beginning, it's because of the messiness at the start that it takes time. But once you go like from the third round onwards, then each round is like 10 minutes. Especially as you get the communication down, the players know the routine after the first 2 or 3 rounds. It's mostly just that first 2 rounds are going to be where it's rough. The first 2 rounds is where they got to get the player there, didn't show up yet. It's a lot of different people, a lot of people who've never played in a tournament, a lot of people who've never played VF, don't know how to change their controls and all that. So you're gonna see weird shit in the first 2 rounds, but after that, it'll start going smooth. Yeah. But there is also the noisemakers, and we're expecting some of that. I wouldn't be surprised, but hopefully that's off stream. The people that are gonna raise the noise, raise drama, for good reasons. But there's going to be people that do that, and that'll happen more on the Discord. So hopefully we don't have to see that on the stream. Trust me, the organizers are dealing with it. Just because you don't read it on the stream doesn't mean the organizers are not dealing with it. They're dealing with it. So that stuff's usually kept on the Discord. And so that stuff will happen. But if people try to raise noise on the Twitch and stuff, that's going to confuse matters, and it will slow the tournament down. It will also not change the outcome on what ends up happening that much. If it does, maybe a little, but actually just more breeds ill will, because this usually the organizer and the commentator is not the same. Usually. Sometimes it is in small community events. But on an event like this, Max is probably not running that tournament. Tampa Never Sleep staff is. So all matters should go through Tampa Never Sleep staff. So these are things to keep in mind. But the good thing is, hopefully any kind of quote-unquote drama will be kept just within the community. Won't be like on the stream. And things will get settled. Hopefully, you know, like I do trust that Tampa Never Sleeps are experienced at doing this. So I'm going to make some assumptions about that. Are they going to run it perfectly? No. Are they going to run it how all the VFers want it to run? No. But they're going to learn from it, and they're at least experienced at running brackets for a variety of games. And that is going to help a lot. Are all players, VF players, going to be patient? No. Some will be very impatient. It's normal. Comes with the territory for running an event. So, it's gonna be cool, but it's, you know, in the background, in the hidden behind the scenes, it is gonna be chaotic. But I think during the event, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I hope for viewers, it's a lot of fun. And I hope if you're a competitor, I hope you're having a lot of fun. For most people, they should be having fun. There'll just be a few people where it's like, okay, this gets, you know, this is the stress of doing a tournament. So we'll see. So let's see how that goes. You know. This is a nice group. Okay, here we go. Good luck, have fun, everyone. I'm going to turn Akai's stream volume down. But I thought those topics would be interesting. I hope you guys don't mind me sharing my perspective on it. Everyone will have their own perspective on it, and I do respect them. I do respect everyone's perspective on it. I think it's going to be fun. But I'm going to be at another tournament, so I'll be watching from that tournament. I wish I could play, but I feel it's very unethical if I sign up and play, even though I theoretically could. Hey, Miss Valentine, so good to see you. I hope you're doing great. J-Thor is actually doing some really good adjustments here. I'm staying a step ahead of it. But it's really good. Oh, that was a good choice. Down kick, yeah. Good. Good. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I actually inputted my attack too early, and so it didn't... Well, maybe it did come out. This thing will get me. That's so good. Alright, very good game. This high was unfortunate, but it was really, really good. Yeah, it's KK. The downside to KK is it's all high. Really good game. Really good game, J-Thor. You're doing great. That the third round was really good. And the fourth round had some good stuff too. The second round had good adjustments. So despite the result, the adjustments were good. Keep it up. You are getting more and more comfortable seeing the situation. You are. I can see that. Very good game. And again, thank you very much for the support for everyone. Thank you, Miss Valentine, as well. Alright, you got Matthew versus Topaz Weapon. Always got to watch out for Matthew. Matthew's a player who has these moments where they're very clever, and I get like really sucker punched by it, but in a very nice, elegant way. It always surprises me too. It's just like I cannot relax against Matthew. I have to be very kind of on guard. Remember, this is Pi. She can disrupt you. She can make certain choices where if you're getting careless, she'll out hit you.
Ready, go!
smiting me out. No.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright, I'm glad we were able to get that nice and clean that round. See it get very, very tough.
Round 3.
Trying really hard to keep
Ready,
it nice.
go!
Nice, that was a nice delayed kick. And I think I needed to do this foul to make sure that ring out would happen. Good game, Matthew. Good game. I'm trying very hard to stay on top of it and try to be aware of where Pike could disrupt. And I tried really hard to avoid that. That was really, really fun. Alright, we're gonna hit an ad real quick. Alright, here we go, Dr. Hugbox. Let's do this.
私の強さを見せてやろう。
Round 1. Ready, go!
Delayed throw. Delayed push.
Knockout.
Always be careful about uppercut if you take a Leon's low rising attack, you have to be careful with uppercut.
Round 2. Ready, go! Ring out. Round 3. Ready, go! Excellent.
Thank you for the battle, Dr. Hugbox. I'm feeling very sharp now. This is not always the best because my tournament is about. My tournament's like 5 hours or 4 hours actually. I have a tournament in 4 hours. No, that's not too bad. But I definitely need to make sure I have like that I not maintain it, but I let myself rest and then kind of rebuild it up, like re-stimulate it a little later. But I'm feeling tired yet sharp right now. By tired, I mean like in the morning thing. Dr. Hugbox, you definitely have chances, but keep it up. I am mean. I've got a mean Leon, you know. So, hey, SC Nightblade. Saturday is going very, very well so far. It's going very well so far. I have to make sure that I give myself some rest before, maybe an hour of rest before my tournament in 4 hours. the way that I'm playing right now, I think resting will be good because I don't want to be on like a drop. I don't want to be like on a drop down during the tournament. So I think I can feel my body letting myself rest, and that'll reinvigorate the performance level at that time. So we'll see. But I think right now it's going a little stronger. Nice. Very nice. I like the throw choice. This is the first time I fought against Sonic BM, so. But I really like what I'm seeing so far already. I really like what I see already.
Ready, go!
Neutral throw. Okay. Very good. I like the yo-ho. Okay, this player has some good stuff here. The 9K was superb. 9K is really good. Maybe this is Setsuna. We'll see.
Round 3.
I haven't fought Setsuna. No, maybe not. But that's interesting. Maybe this Setsuna. Hard to know. Mainly because Setsuna is the type of player who goes more on Yomi.
Ready, go!
Alright, good game, Sonic Bean. It's not, but I do like. It's very interesting again. There was some stuff where I'm not sure how to fully read them, but I like a lot of what they do. I'd have to fight them more to see what Sonic Bean's got in there, but I like it. Topaz weapon versus J-Thor. It's pretty exciting. Got Azel Heart, excellent. But they're not in the league yet. They came in after the league. Alright, the Rock Reaper, here we go. Now, this is what's important. The Rock Reaper comes in really scary during the league battle.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
That's so nice.
My time is here! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Alright. Thanks for the battle, Reaper. Thank you very much. I'm glad that I guessed correctly on a lot of that. L-Blaze forces you to guess like a lot. If he's able to get if he's able to get like rocket discharge or hot dog, or rocket discharge or demon dance even, it's like you're forced in this really tough guessing game, because if you guess wrong, you're gonna eat a lot, and if you guess right, you kind of just have a guess after that. So it's like, okay, if I guess right, I get to guess. If I guess wrong, I'm gonna eat a lot. You know, that it's tough. I have the TNS bracket info. You'd have to look at the challenge that's linked on their posts. All right, Topaz Weapon. Here we go.
I won't go
Let's
easy
do
on
this. Topaz Weapon used to be in my region. They are not anymore, but they are always in our hearts.
you. Ready, go!
I like this choice. Good choice of throw. Good choice. Man, the decisions are really good.
Knockout.
Good choice. I like the 6-2 kick. I like that 6-2 kick. Very good.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
These are really, really awesome, intense rounds.
Round 4.
I'm enjoying it. It's actually giving me a lot of stress.
Go!
I was able to fuzzy that.
Knockout.
Really good game, Topaz Weapon. Really good stuff. I like the way you're playing Wolf. Keep it up. Really keep it up. That was really fun. Really scary. I wasn't sure what would come. But it was all good stuff. I'm glad I was able to counter him. Hey, FC Racer. Good to see you. Alright, those were all my games. There's one more round, so we're going to watch that round. And again, I hope everyone's doing really well today. I'm glad I was able to take the first league. Yay, I got the first league. I got the first league of Season 2. I wasn't sure how many I'd be able to play today. I might just do 2 today, to be honest. And it's because I need to let myself rest before the tournament. But I'm going to try to do 3. We'll see. We'll see. Today, because there's Tampa Never Sleeps, I think a lot of people are just not playing in the leagues this morning. But I think normally a lot would. A lot of people are trying to rest up before Tampa Never Sleeps. Sorry, I don't listen to the audio because I don't put my headphones on, so I didn't realize the match had already started. Oh, that was cool though. That was cool. You just guessed wrong, but you just killed him. That's great. I think now he's got to think about, of course, this hit, but also think about the throw. But here he guessed correctly. So J-Thor is showing both options. J-Thor is showing defense and then also offense. So it is hard to know which way it's going to go the next time Blaze does that.
Knockout.
Now, are there other things that Lau could have done? I don't know. It depends on when Lau saw it. If Lau saw it early enough, maybe Lau could space out. Maybe Lau could hop to mitigate stuff. And by hopping, if you get hit, I don't know if maybe you're able to detect sooner than Blaze expects. and undermine his wake up game or his Okizeme game. I don't know. Sometimes that's what I do use the hops for. Good defense. Eventually, J-Thor will master how to punish if they do want this thing, or at least what they get. So when they get that, it'll be really cool.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Very good round for J-Thor. Oh no, that's not it. L-Blaze will make you have to rethink combos.
Knockout!
Reaper went with the safe punish just to be sure. They didn't want to screw it up. It's really good. A lot of times Lao's launcher is minus 15. That one might have been more. Alright. League is settled. Excellent. Let's listen to Akai's very commonplace. Alright. Yay! Yeah. Alright, we've got a nice room here. Miss Valentine, get that warm up in there. Azelheart, get the warm ups in there. Good to see you both. Let's see what they got. Valentine versus Azelheart. I haven't watched Valentine in a while. Maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But
It's showtime!
let's see what they got. I'm excited. This new generation of VF players is very, it's been pretty awesome. You get all skill levels represented really well. Just in the new generation alone. I mean, the strongest of them, of course, it's too soon for the strongest of them to be like super top tier, but there's some that are getting there. So keep it up. But at the same time, everyone grows at different paces. And in this game, there's a lot of experience. So there's always some weakness you don't realize you have in this game because this is a player versus player game. It's not so much just character mastery. It's decisions. It's reading your opponent. And so there's going to be people that give you a hard time no matter who you are and no matter how skilled you are. So a lot of the VF process is learning too. Oh, that was a very intense battle. That was an intense battle.
Round 3.
Very beautiful costume. Both costumes are beautiful. I might copy Valentine's costume. Very nice. Opting for the throw is perfectly good there. It's very solid.
Knockout!
I do think throw can lose to attack, but the opponent shouldn't really attack in that situation, so throw becomes quite good. And there's actually another mix-up regarding the throw too, whereas when they try to duck, it's actually harder to escape the throw. The side throw. So the side throw is a fine mix-up. Very nice. That was a really good assertive low punch. I like that very much, Valentine. Good game, both of you. Good game, both of you. Valentine, you've improved so much. You've improved a lot. And you're finding good spots to be a little more assertive. And the 2KK that one was good, that last one. Because if Leon gets recovery hit, that second kick is guaranteed. It's only if the first one was a normal hit or guarded that you don't really want to do a follow-up after 2K. And so that 2KK was fine, was really good. So what time is the tournament? Tournament, I believe, is 5 o'clock Eastern time. No, 5 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Western time, Pacific Standard Time. So it's going to be, for East Coast, it's going to be like 8 o'clock, I think. My tournament's 7 o'clock, so Eastern time. It's too bad I can't play in Tampa Never Sleeps. Or I can't ethically. I could try to play both tournaments, but then I would be trying to play on the tournaments venues like internet, and that's not right. Meaning the offline tournaments setup, and that wouldn't be right. Or I could play on mobile. That would totally not be right. This is an exciting battle between these two players, actually. Valentine, you've improved so much. You really have. Very nice. Very good low punch right there. So that's where you can see eventually I'll get punished. But it's really good. That was an intense round. So close, Bulky. Both of these players are using their lows quite a bit, and it's okay. But as they go, they'll tune it to be more accurate, less exploitable. But right now, it's very fine. It's really great for this matchup how they're using it. But that is, of course, the potential rate. Oh, this was such a good round by Valentine. So good. They used the set plays really well. They defended excellently.
Ready, go!
That was really good. And it was good that you did the safety jab. You didn't fully commit to the combo, but you needed to stop when you realized it wasn't going to combo. That was very good. That was a really good game. Good battle, both to Matthew and to Valentine. Valentine, you did fantastic. You really did. Matthew is a strong player. You both make good sparring partners. You both should add each other and spar for sure. There's a lot that you two can refine in your play, fighting each other, and there's a lot you're already doing so well, both of you, in your play.
Round one.
Alright, this is good match too. We got like... Very nice. She's got an advantage when she gets you with that hook kick. When her kick comes down onto you like that and you block it, the one that hooks downward, then she's plus on block. Very good assertiveness. Downside to doing 4-6P in the neutral like that, it is a high attack, so something like the low kick is going to beat it.
Round three. Ready,
Remember, the mids tend to be stronger, right? Very nice. Very good. Very good. Oh, that was excellent. That was excellent. And see, they got punished for going with the high attack there. They wanted to rush it. 6P would have stopped this, right? But they went with PPP, and that's why they lost to the sweep. But it was still an exciting battle. We're always going to remind ourselves why lane attacks are so good. So like something like 4-6P is really good as a whiff punisher, and it is good as a read, like if you think they're going to go for throw, and that's probably what Jake did. Such good damage. Throw punish, okay. Very nice. Remember, see this kick? My plus on block. Plus on block here. That's plus on block. Remember that. There's not many attacks in this game that are plus on block. So, now you know one of the very few moves that Pi has that's plus on block. And it's that one. That one is one of the very few. Right? Just like jab is one of the few for everyone. So, that hook kick plus on block. Means you can evade after it. Means you could low punch if you want, but you might lose to some stuff. But generally, I like to either evade or backdash after that. But I do sometimes crush if I think that they're gonna. If I think she's gonna do low punch, sometimes I'll do 8K. But that's for Lao, it'd be like 1P plus K. But that is very risky. Like, you could totally get punished for doing 1P plus K if they knew you're doing it, or they just happen to pick the thing that would combo you. DJ Syrup, I cannot enter Tampa Never Sleeps because I am going to a local tournament, a really good local tournament that's got like a lot of people at it and a lot of games. But I'm already obligated to that, and I'm going to give that priority. So I won't be at Tampa Never Sleeps, but I wish. I would really like it. A lot of people have asked me if I'm entering it. I want to. I want to have a chance to win that Obsidian, to be honest. That Obsidian 2 with the Sega signed artwork, oh, I would love that. Do I think I would win it? Well, I don't think my chances are the highest. but is it possible? It's possible. But that said, it's going to be an amazing tournament. And so I wish I was participating just because it's going to be fun. Honestly, though, I wish they would give all participants who actually play at least one match, or at least play 2. So all participants who play a minimum of 2 matches, I wish they would get the title, the VF Life title, or VF Lives. I wish they would get that title. You know, a couple years ago, Sega did give titles to participants to their big open community tournament in Japan. Everyone who participated was able to get the title to use in game. I wish they would do that here for at least people that play their full 2 games, because I like that approach, because I think they've got the other prizes covered for people that are in the top 8. Like, the titles should just go for everyone. Because like, you're never gonna see that title if it's only that. I mean, when you see the top 8, sure, and there's gonna be 2 top 8s you'll see regularly, and the other 6 will only be playing room battles, and you'll never see them. You know? So like, just we've got 301 people registered. I would like 301 people with that title. So. Just keep the condition that they have to play 2 full games or 2 full matches, So that's my feedback to Sega. I got to put that in the feedback form on their Discord. It's like, these titles, they're really cool, but limiting them to top 8 is a little. It's not stingy. It's just that it doesn't give the effect. You want people to proudly support these events and be like, I was at that event. But you need like a lot of people doing that, not just 8, of which only 2 will be in ranked. It's going really good, Hugo. I hope you're doing really, really well. This is a wonderful VF day. Hey, unofficially, this is Revo Day. We've got Akai League. I've got my tournament at Core Values. They used to do this event at a venue called Core, and then they thought it would be a funny title to call it Core Values, so this is Core Values 7. Typically runs every 2 months, and we do get players from around the region. Ryan Hart is doing the Ryan Hart Cup, but also they're doing a live stream with, I think, previous winners talking on there. I know that there's Seidon, there's Kingo, right, and there's Blessy, and one other person I'm missing, and I apologize. But we've got a really awesome group of some of the EU's very best players on discussion with Ryan Hart and answering viewer questions. I think that's so awesome. A lot of people have never heard Kingo. He's actually a nice guy. Online, he's more quiet, introverted, so he'll kind of post kind of like informative or troll. But in person, he's pretty nice. A lot of people are actually like that. Like, I do want to encourage people of the new generation, when you meet people in person, you'll get to see the more positive side of them, but you also get to see that actually the weird remarks they make online aren't always so bad and aren't always actually delivered that way when you hear it in person. If you can go to offline locals, as long as you're feeling safe, I 100% encourage it. 100% encourage meeting people and playing, especially in Virtua Fighter. In Virtua Fighter, everybody is actually super nice. Even our most notorious trolls are like nice in person and just kind of like you know, it's just online's kind of that way. It's like when I had to teach my daughter that, like, you know, well, not to take it too lightly, you know, she was doing like the typical girl thing, going like, "Oh, it's online." I was like, to the other person, it might seem more real, and you might be surprised when the other person comes knocking at your door in person, right?
Round 2.
But
Ready?
in general, do offline, play locals, meet people that love the game like you do, because you might be surprised how fun that is, and how much more your mind will be at peace once you've actually met some people in person. Keep it up with Shun D, Fugo. Fugo, keep it up. Shun is awesome. Shun is strong. I am trying to learn a lot of stuff about Revo Shun. I am realizing some of the ways that I sobered Shun don't seem to cut it anymore, actually. For Leon, and I think that's a good thing, because Leon was a little too much. Like, Leon's ability to sober Shun was a little too strong, I think, in Final Showdown. I mean, it's fair in the game, but it's one of those things where, like, it's almost like getting away with murder compared to everyone else's journey sober. So now, I can't, like, 6-6 KK them off the ground to sober them. That's a big change for me. That makes it a lot tougher. So, for the record, I know Kai's talking about how a lot of people in North America have also, like, switched over to Steam, but I do know a lot of people who still play on PSN, and quite a few people that only play on PSN. So I really support both Steam and PSN. But I do really like the rollback netcode, and I do like that on Revo you can set, like, if you play on 5 delay, that's not too far off of what it's like playing on PSN, and it's still very strong. But you know, PC I've dealt with some issues too, because everyone's PC is a little different. In fact, right now I'm in the process of next month's tournament, Fight Kingdom. I'm in the process of just really making sure that all the setups we use are very good and will run well. By the way, Nala, so good to see you. I did PSN ranked was really fun. Still fun, but it's limited now. But it is fun. Alright, are we doing league battle? Here we are. Okay, looks like Akai is just distracted from managing EU. There we go. Good luck, have fun. I'm gonna turn the volume down on Akai's stream. I hope you guys don't mind that I turn it up there, just to kind of hear a little bit of what Akai's talking about on Saturdays. But on Sundays, you all know that I do the podcast portion with Akai. Alright, let's do this, Matthew. It was an awesome battle first time. Here comes our second battle in the league.
Ready, go!
Very good. Very good. You don't want to crouch. That was really good. Matthew took good control of this situation. Using Pai's option space is really tough.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I like the delayed throw because this changed which throw it would be. This move is so slow that if I attack, even if I evade, I will end up eating it. It's really good. I hate that I screwed that out. Matthew's gotten so much better.
Excellent! Round 5. Ready, go!
All right, really good game, Matthew. That was intense. Awesome battle, Matthew. Keep it up. That was so good.
I want a serious fight.
Yeah, it does suck when I got P plus K instead bound. I will say, in Revo, this has happened more to me ever since Revo came out, and I don't know why, but it's okay. It happens. But long time ago, I used to miss the, I did used to miss the bound too, because 4-3 input is one that can nail a lot of people. So I do have advice. I don't follow this advice that much, but I do follow it whenever I find my performance dropping. Most people will do 4-3 as tap 4, then tap 3. I do too. But actually, I found that if you roll it like a half circle motion, but you stop short, like you just stop on the diagonal, that's very consistent. So like 4, 1, 2, 3 is really, really consistent for me anyways. So, and it works on me on all button controllers, so leverless is fine, and it works on lever as well. So I recommend trying that motion out. You might be surprised. I do like 4-3 from backdash. I really like 4-4-3 P. I do like 4-4-3 a lot as well. I agree. No.
You'd better take me seriously. I won't lose.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, Valentine, so good. Very nice. I did not expect that naked like that 4-4K out in the open like that. That was so cool. You're doing so good, Valentine. Your Leon's a real threat. Keep this up. That's so good.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Really, really good stuff, Valentine.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very good.
Knockout!
Really, really good. I misread the stance both twice. I evaded the wrong way twice in a row. That was good.
Ready, go!
I like the use of back throw.
Knockout!
Alright. Valentine, it was really, really good stuff. Keep it up. You played that really, really well, to be honest. You really did. Excellent stuff. You see stuff. You have good vision. Keep it up. I just threw a lot of situations that you're probably not used to being on the receiving end of, and that'll just get better. One of them is just basically if Leon does the forced side turn off of the stance KK, you want to do like down guard, neutral guard. So you want to just do a fuzzy motion, crouching guard into a standing guard. Keep it up. So awesome, Valentine. Alright, Panda's in here, awesome. So I am expecting to fight Panda at my local tournament. So I've got my rival here. It's good. This could backfire, right? I could be giving Panda all the confidence they need to win the tournament today. Because honestly, Panda's a real threat. Real threat. They actually, I think in League Battle, we go back and forth a lot. In our matches, we actually go back and forth quite a bit. So we'll see. But this is a good time to sharpen up our play before the tournament.
Round 1.
Alright, Reaper, here we go.
Ready, go!
I don't know if Reaper's playing or not, but I'm not going to take chances. There we go, that tech roll says.
Excellent!
I am using some slightly changed plays here because I can sense danger.
Ready, go! Knockout!
This low punch was greedy. I so thought I had the low punch. But I
Round
did not.
3. Ready, go!
That was really good.
Knockout.
This side kick was excellent. Here we go. All right, Reaper. This is good. If my performance is cooling right now, this is a good thing for the tournament. Very good. That throw. So good right there.
Knockout.
Oh, I thought I got evade here. That was really, really good. Good game, Reaper. Good game. Hey, Reformat. It's good to see you.
I've got the advantage. You've got nothing.
It's always really fun getting matches with you, Valentine. That match was very, very excellent. Very excellent. And very good game, Reaper. Very, very good game. I like that a lot. Hey, Shadosha. It is almost time. I wish I was playing in Tampa Never Sleeps, but I am playing at Core Values. Core Values 7. It's a really, really good tournament. We're at an awesome venue across from the Oregon Convention Center. The venue is called Avenue, right? Venue is an avenue. And it's in a really good part of Portland. There's good restaurants around there. Parking is pretty easy in this particular spot. Not too bad anyways. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Hey, Reformats. Again, hope you're doing well today. Welcome. Yeah, Shadosha, if you're commentating, I hope you're commentating Tampa Never Sleeps. If not, I also am wishing you an awesome tournament too. Alright, here we go. We're gonna fight Azelhart. Azelhart, here we go. Look at this. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 all over the place. And 3-0 to Reaper. Excellent. And we got Driz. Drizx is in here. Excellent too. Alright, Azelhart. Here we go. Thank you very much for wishing me luck at my local. I am doing good. I'm doing good.
Round
My
1.
local rival's here too, so
Go!
be very careful about defensive techniques against Leon.
Knockout.
And Leon is also good. So Leon is really good against defensive techniques. That is one of his strengths.
Round 2.
But
Ready,
elbows give him a hard time. That was too slow. Very good.
knockout.
So this on this 1 PP here, the first one is an EX low and the second one is a true low.
Ready, go!
Good. Very good. Alright, good battle as all hard. So, in this last round, I just exploited the fact that you had a predictable high, and so I just low punched that predictable high there. So keep it up, your flow is very good. I like that you showed the use of your core tools, some defensive tools. You showed a bit of everything. Keep it up. You've got a nice owie. Keep it up. Thank you very much, DJ Sarah. I am hoping to have a lot of fun tonight. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if my tournament match. We'll see if my tournament streak ends today. Right? I'm on a tournament streak for like 6 months. So, but it might end today. We'll see. But it's a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Alright, our panda, here we go. Always lots of fun fighting our panda. Single game is very terrifying to fight against our panda.
Round one.
But same goes both ways.
Go!
Good.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
I like that.
Knockout.
I like that too. This meaty was perfect. Perfect meaty.
Round three. Ready, go!
I didn't get the guard. I thought it must have done elbow because of the Goroshiki accidental. Right?
Excellent.
If you hit like guard too early, you're gonna get like a meaty guard, but not an after meaty guard. So that's why I got screwed up one.
Knockout. Round five. Ready, go!
That's interesting how that works too. So I didn't think I did that, but
Knockout.
alright, good game, Panda. That was so much fun. That was a lot of fun, Panda. Really, really good game. Really, really good game. That was a lot of fun. Alright. Reaper got a loss on... Ooh, Genesis Frenzy's in here. Play Silent Hill. Always amazing to fight them. They are in here. Excellent. I love that. So, Genesis Frenzy, I'm glad you're in here. Always love fighting your Aoi so much. So yeah, it's a big fight right now between Play Silent Hill and Rock Reaper. And no, our Panda and I are tied here. So let's see how this goes. J-Thor's 4-1 as well. Alright, here we go. Play Silent Hill. So much fun fighting your Aoi. Oh, I gotta
Round
bring
one.
this up. This is so much fun.
Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright.
Round two. Ready, go!
I had the right idea.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Almost. I like that backdash. That backdash was so good.
Knockout.
I like the backdash so much. Such a perfect backdash.
Round four. Ready, go!
Because they canceled. Only because they canceled.
Knockout.
Alright, good game. Good game, Genesis Frenzy. Always so much fun. Always so much fun. I have to use I have to use everything against you, right? I have to use mix-up, I have to use spacing, I have to use whiff punish. And I have to get some throws in there, and I have to really mix up the attack rolls. So much fun. I always love fighting your allies so much. Thank you for the battle. So Reaper is on a really good path to winning this whole thing, but they've got a few obstacles. But again, they've cleared some of the scariest obstacles. So I would favor Reaper on this league battle. And they are the defending champion. They won the first season of the PC Akai League in North America. I'm glad I was able to get second. I'm really glad because I didn't even think I was going to be like in contention because I didn't get to play that much. But I'm glad that when I did play, I was able to get to put in some really strong results. So I'm happy about that. Sundays work better for me, right? Saturdays are either tournament or family time. And so, but I did sneak in Akai Leagues before tournaments, since a lot of our tournaments tend to be at 4 or 3 o'clock. Not Pacific time. Sorry for the drink. I forget that the drink goes off in the microphone. I apologize. I'll try to mute next time I drink. I forget that it can go very ASMR when you drink like soda through a straw on the stream, so I apologize. Like, for me, I'm not the craziest about ASMR, right? The one that really drives me nuts too is like the lip smacking after you drink. So like when I hear myself, like the lips make a sound after drink, I'm like, ugh. You know, it's like it's a little too graphic for me. So. Like, I think one of the most cringy sounds to me is when someone does like the lip pack like 3 times where like you know, I'm like, oh, please don't do that. You know, it doesn't bother me in real life. It's just funny when I hear it on the video. I'm like, it's just a little graphic.
Go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, I wish that would select you that. That was good. That's good.
Knockout.
Very nice 2KP. Very nice 2KP.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Different people are stimulated in different ways, you know.
Knockout.
Yeah, but yeah, some people, it's just people are stimulated by different things, you know. You know, some people they enjoy that feeling of like the disgust part of the brain going off. Like that thing, it stimulates them, and they end up for some reason liking that stimulus. So some people are into quote unquote gross things, right? And for the average person, that thing triggers the disgust response, and they don't like that, so they're like, keep it away, right? But some other people, it's like they kind of embrace it and they like it. It's just another stimulus. So what I found is different people are stimulated in different ways. By the way, okay, I just set my mic to do the corrective setting, so this might sound better. You can let me know if this sounds a lot better than what it was before. Very good game, Jake. Good game. I forgot, what is mukbang, by the way? I forgot what that is. Yeah, I apologize. Oh, no. Yeah. But yeah, it does trigger the disgust response to me. In my household, we do make sure that the kids do not eat like out with their mouth open. Like they have to keep their mouth closed when they eat, for the most part. You know.
Round one. Ready, go! Excellent!
Oh, eating excessively on camera. I see.
Round two. Ready, go!
Look, my family definitely, my wife and I definitely grew up with thinking that that's like not really the proper thing to do. Some people, it's like normal in their culture too. Some people, it's just, yeah. All right, Sonic Beam, a lot of good stuff. I think the thing that I have an advantage over them right now is the spatial guessing. I think I'm just playing the spacing a little more. You know? And then the guessing games a bit too. But, all right, good game, Sonic Beam. Good game though. It's good stuff. You are doing a lot of good options. I am using the fact that, so I do use evade quite a bit. So your Akira has to deal with the fact that someone's evading, and Akira has a few different ways to deal with it. One is of course throw, which you do well. So your throw game pretty good. Another way, of course, is half circular, but this is not the best for Akira. If you do the half circular route, you'll have to probably use 4P quite a bit because Akira, or 4-6 PKG, I'm sorry, because almost everything Akira has can be evaded to the back except 4-6 PKG. But he has a better thing. The good thing against people that like to evade, Akira does, is 666P because you're likely to delay it, even unintentionally. And so a delay attack, and that can like really hurt them. But 9K is really, really good against people that like to evade. Akira's up forward kick is so good against people that like to sidestep. It's really obnoxious. And it doesn't just beat that, right? It beats low punch. It beats throw. It beats so many options. It overlaps with a good amount of options. Even if they do like an extra delayed attack, they will probably get hit by the 9K. And that's why it's strong against me. So Akira's 9K is a very strong tool. Now, if people predict it, he gets comboed out. Hey, Cruz, good to see you. Cruz has an amazing Akira. I love watching Cruz's Akira. I like fighting against it. It plays mind games. It plays hella mind games. It plays a lot of I see what you're doing. And I'm gonna...
Ready, go! Knockout!
Alright, Drizix, there's some good stuff there, but I did try to use advantage against you. Okay, so in this case, it's because you used high attacks. If you had used mid attacks instead of a high attack, you probably would have stopped some of this. When you have advantage, if you can, use a mid attack. The high attacks are like, Akira has a really good standing palm, but that standing palm is really good when you see somebody make a mistake, when you see them whiffing and standing, right? Good game, Drizix. But the main thing is the 4-6P. You could use it as a guess when you're gonna guess that they're gonna throw, but it's really a good move to use when they whiff. when they make a mistake and you expected them to make that mistake. It's good for that. And so, but when you use it as a mix-up, you can just, it's the problem with that mix-up is that if they mash a crouching attack, you're gonna lose automatically. So now you've got not just defense against it, you've got attack against it. And so because of that, this is why 4-6P, you don't want to use it too recklessly. You want to use it like, let's say you evade like a launcher, that's an awesome place to do 4-6P. And the shoulder ram's a good setup too, but once the opponent shows they can break the stagger from the shoulder, then 4-6P becomes a much weaker option. Now you go, okay, maybe I should use 6-6-6P versus throw. That's kind of the mindset there is mids are generally better and safer to do. They're more secure as attacks. So keep it up. Your Akira is good, Drizex. Your Akira is good, but try to make certain spots you just want to use a mid instead of like the standing palm. Standing palm gives you a combo, but the thing is, this is something I did want to talk about on the Discord because it's important, especially for people coming from Tekken. Okay, low punch between Virtua Fighter and Tekken. To Tekken, low punch doesn't do much, okay? And part of that's because in that game, you want to get bigger damage and you want to attack, you want to play more on speed, and low punch is fast, but low punch gives you low reward for that game. It just gives you an extra mix-up when you, not even a real mix-up, but it just gives you advantage. And you have other things that give you advantage that you'd rather do. And a lot of stuff, like the mids are just so strong in Tekken, and a lot of the mids are standing, so a fast high is really good against that. But VF has something else. VF has attack throw mix-up. It has attack throw mix-up. We'll get back into this after this game. I'll try to remember to talk about it. But it's really important to understand why low punch is good in VF compared to Tekken.
Excellent. Round 2. Ready, go!
Good. Hey, Lightwing Dragon, the league matches are going well, but I think the Rock Reaper is likely to win this league battle. I won the first one, but I lost to Reaper and I lost to our Panda. Those were really, really fun battles.
Excellent.
Alright, so Dr. Hugbox, I used a lot of lows, right? So that's all, but that's okay. Just letting you know that's what I did. So why is low punch strong in VF compared to Tekken? And it's really because of attack throw mix-up is the core of VF. Because what happens when you low punch somebody in VF is they need to defend properly against what you do, but if they just guard, you're gonna throw them, right? And Tekken, you could say that if you low punch them, you could low attack and mid mix up, but it doesn't really work out that well. And like a mid is gonna beat that low mix up. It's gonna be so scary that you don't want to do that low sometimes, right? If you did a slow low, you did a low that had high damage. Maybe if you low punch twice in a row, that's good. But then that sucks compared to like the hop kick that beats the low punch, right? So the risk on low punch and the reward is not good. It's just so out of whack. The risk is in this game too because you can get crushed by it. But low punch is really strong in VF because it'll just stop any high attack, right? So one of the things that I have to teach Tekken players when they play VF is that mid attack is just so good, and you want to do mid because your mix up is mid and throw. And so and the mids in this game are strong and the lows in this game are weak. The highs are fast, yes, but you can deal with getting disrupted by a jab. You're just worried more if you get launched, right, by the high. And if you do, but at the same time, low punch is good. Because low punch is good, it's more likely to happen in this game. It's more likely somebody will mash low punch. And just simply that fact makes going for high so much really bad in this game. That's why you lose to people mashing low punch, because low punch is actually good because they can mix up after they hit you with the low punch. And you have a decent chance of losing that mix up. But in Tekken, it doesn't play out that way. And so 1-2 is really strong in Tekken. Very good. Bugal, you're doing fantastic. That was, I haven't fought Bugal in a while. That was excellent. All right. But yeah, but because lows are too slow in Tekken, then the mids just destroy them, and you want to do mids anyways in Tekken. So what happens is that in Tekken, the 1-2 is so good because it stops the mids. that's the only real reason. That's the reason people 1-2 so much in Tekken, right? Like, because it's stopping the mids. Oh my god, I hate this. I need to learn about that. I haven't fought Taka in a while, so this is such great training here. Let's do this.
Ready, go!
Very good. So again, doing high attack. This is the problem with doing high attack too much, right? High attack, right? Low punch wouldn't win if it was a mid. Low punch wins because you're doing a high attack. In Tekken, you're doing the high attack because people are doing mids like crazy. In VF, that low punch is going to beat the high attack. That low punch is going to beat the throw, right? It's going to mix up into it. And then you threaten to do something deadly. So people have a higher reason to do low punch in this game. Yep, yeah, totally, Baba. Bugal, that was really, really fun battle. That was intense. Good game. I'm really glad I got second. I can't believe I got one round over Genesis Frenzy, because Genesis Frenzy, insanely strong. So happy that you're here. So much fun. Panda, really glad you're here. Rock Reaper, everyone. Dang it. My phone hit the monitor. Hit the monitor's power button, so you guys might see my screen. Maybe not. Let's see. So Oblivion, sadly no, because I have a local tournament, a really good local tournament that I signed up for weeks ago, and is worth going. And you should always support your local tournament, especially when they're like this. And so I'd already set aside family time so that I could do this tournament. So I won't be able to do Max's tournament because it's the same time. But I am really happy that they're doing that event. I wish I could participate in it, but I am also really proud and happy to be supporting the local tournament that they're doing. Our Panda and I are going to be there. We both wish we could compete in Tampa Never Sleeps, but at the same time, our priority is to support our local scene, encourage more local players to play VF, more regional players, and also offline VF is amazing. So yeah.
Ready, go!
So that said, my tournament is going to be on Pacific time, 4 o'clock, but Max's tournament is 5 o'clock Pacific time. Technically 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, but definitely watch Max's tournament. Sadly, I don't think the Virtua Fighter is going to be streamed at my tournament, but I am happy that everyone gets to watch amazing VF tonight. There's going to be a lot of awesome VF. The later the night, the more intense the VF battles will be, but it's going to be fun to watch even from the start. The energy is going to be hype at the start.
Round 3.
So be there for the whole time if you can. Have snacks, have snacks and drink, and have fun. I'm going to mute the mic while I take a drink. Alright, I am back. Let's see. Alright, so our Panda just did their one battle. They typically only can make time for like one league battle because I think they bring their setups to the tournament and they kind of get things ready early there. And I think they are running the tournament at core values. So our Panda, really thank you for joining into this and getting up in these warm-up battles too. The league battle is serious battles, but oh, Valentine, thank you for joining the league battle as well. Valentine, really good stuff. Keep it up. Your Leon is improving a lot. It's great.
Ready, go! Ring out!
Also, I'm going to encourage everyone to watch. Max is encouraging everyone to watch all the different streamers that are streaming tonight's tournament. Support everyone that's streaming that. Please follow them. Please watch them at least a little bit, and jump around the channel. Channel surf. Tampa never sleeps. It is a good opportunity. It's helpful for the community. It helps everybody. It really does. And so I'm grateful Max is doing this. The other streamers could use all the help they can get. So if it's Miss Valentine, excellent. If it's Tricky, excellent. If it's Numbers, excellent. If it's Paul68KDMD, excellent. There's a lot of people that are likely to stream. Shadosha will be streaming. I highly recommend watching Shadosha stream. Highly recommend it. Shadosha's gonna if Shadosha's streaming separate from Tampa Never Sleeps, Shadosha's gonna provide a lot of fun commentary and community vibes too. Shadosha is definitely one of the very best commentators in the VF scene. He's got the personality, he's got the swagger, and he's got the skills, and he's also he's a good guy. That swagger might be deceptive, but he is a good guy.
Knockout!
Yeah, definitely get the snacks and ice cream ready. I really want that obsidian too. I'm sad that I can't be fighting for it. I might tell GT, hey GT, if you win that thing, can you sell it to me? I might ask him. Because GT mostly plays leverless now, I think. So GT was a lever player, but GT plays leverless, I believe now, on both Street Fighter and VF. And also GT is a person who I don't think really wastes stuff. Meaning, like, I don't think they collect that much. I think they have stuff they love, but I think my impression of them is they're a little more practical, you know? Their Sega Cup trophy, they let LA Kira hold on to that for him. You know? And partly because he credits LA Kira for helping GT perform as well as he did in Sega Cup, which is like second place. So. Well, Paul can definitely get first dibs if he wants to buy that obsidian. It does match Paul. It is Akira on the stick, and at the same time, the shipping is cheap because Paul is not far from where GT's at. So if Paul gets it, that's totally cool. That is totally cool if Paul gets the stick. So it is nice if an Akira player gets a stick, and I have my own. I'm gonna go pimp my own.
Round two. Ready, go!
So this is the Hori Wii Arcade Pro Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown stick. Okay, you guys can see it here, right? Okay. Now, from Sega Cup, I brought it to Sega Cup, and I had all my friends at Sega Cup sign it, as well as friends at Northwest Majors. So, it's a wonderful memory. You do have Fudo in here. You do have Chofu KK Sarah in here. You do have Itazan in here. You've got Adam Yuki. You've got Gentleman Thief. You got Black Star. You got Chief Flash. You got Zas. You got Yangtze. You've got Rocket, Junsuk Rocket from Korea. You know, IU Fanboy, Kamai Zokin, our Panda, Masa Miyazaki, Masa Red. You got Shadow Lord. You got my friend Mike B. Dizzle. We got a lot of fun people in here. We got Denkai in here. Radnuts is in here. So yeah, Octopus, LA Kira. So here we go. And this Hori Real Arcade Pro is using Sanwa, all Sanwa parts. Sanwa buttons, Sanwa levers.
It was ridiculous.
And it does have the layout that I like, which is more like closer to the Nor layout. So this is a fantastic stick. So that's my signed Virtua Fighter stick.
Round one. Ready, go!
There you go. Paul should PM you just in case you win the first place. Blah blah blah. Totally. So, I am glad to hear though that Paul's already messaged GT to get that stick.
Round two. Ready, go!
It's like, yeah, let's put that stick to use, right? The Obsidian 2 is a nice stick. It's a nice stable base, and so it plays well on the lap, plays well on the desk. It's pretty big. It's lower profile, which is one of its features. That is why it has certain interesting design choices to accommodate that lower profile with that stability.
Round three. Ready,
But it is very much a Quanwa stick, but it's good. It's a good stick. So I don't have the Obsidian 2. I have an Obsidian and I have a Nor, and I do plan to modify the Pearl. The Nor is the Pearl, so I do plan to modify that Pearl to have a nice white and wood aesthetic.
round four. Ready, go!
I see. Well, it's good that people know that Paul really wants that stick. If they give it to Paul, I totally am cool with that. I know that he would really like it, and Paul is actually quite picky. Paul tries parts out, but he's very particular about what he likes. And if that Obsidian 2 is speaking out to him, then I know it really means a lot. Right? For me, I would use it. It's more for me as a collecting. I actually think Paul would actually use the stick like a lot, so I will yield to Paul. You know? Like, I would be displaying the stick on my stream in the background, but actually I don't know if in that shelf it might not fit that shelf. It's pretty big. Obsidian 2 has got really huge floor space area.
Round one. Ready, go!
I'm gonna take another sip. Hey, Noodle, it's good to see you in here. Shoutouts to you, shoutouts to Oof. New generation, so scary. Ba ba ba, new generation scary. Google is kind of new generation, I don't know, but he's scary. Blurring though is now we're saying they're, you know, sophomore, but they are so scary. This is honestly an exciting time for Virtua Fighter. It might not be the most hardcore time, but actually it is. It might not be the most mass popular time for VF, but it is a wonderful hardcore. It's a wonderful, the energy, the many generations of players, all of the skill levels are represented well. There's a lot of players of all skill levels playing the game right now, and I love it. I think this is what makes it more and more fun. Of course, I'm always happy playing any level, and because I have my high-level opponents, but I also have students, and I also have a lot of people I love working on their VF game. That doesn't change. But I'm happy that more and more people can get to really enjoy VF more fully than they could ever before, outside of Japan or outside of Asia, if I'm being honest, because Asia actually gets to benefit for the last 4 years also of playing against Japan. So yeah.
Round one.
So everyone, thanks for your support. I want to give a shout out again to Akai stream. Everyone should also follow Akai VF as well. If you don't follow Akai VF, please. please follow Akai VF. Okay. So we're waiting for, after this game, it will automatically start the next league battle.
Round 2. Ready?
I like that Akai's rocking the VF2 soundtrack. I'm rocking the Virtua Fighter 5 when all of the soundtracks are. I love pretty much all of the VF soundtracks, but VF2 is definitely one of my favorites. I actually like VF5 Vanilla a lot, and I do like Final Showdown. Not, I'd say with Final Showdown, half of them I really love, like a lot. But I like the overall vibe of it. But VF5 Vanilla, I think, is one that gets overlooked a lot. I really like Virtua Fighter 5 Vanilla soundtrack. I actually like the Ultimate Showdown soundtrack quite a bit. I personally like it quite a bit. I know it doesn't speak to everyone, but I like it. For nostalgia reasons, I actually like the 4 soundtrack, the 4 series soundtrack a lot, but it's, I have to admit that nostalgia is a big part of that, especially because of the trailer, the first trailer for Virtua Fighter 4. Those tracks that are in that trailer, in that long trailer, are like forever burned in with that energy that that trailer brought when we first saw what Virtua Fighter 4 is going to look like, when we saw the leaked handycam footage from like an arcade amusement show. It was insane because it just looks so much better than everything. And you know, this is already a time when Dead or Alive 2 and Soul Calibur are there, and yet I still think VF4 just blew me away because I thought it still looked even better than those 2 games. I would say all of the 4 vanilla soundtrack because of the nostalgia. I would say that Evo and FT are better soundtracks than the 4 vanilla, but I think 4 hits certain people strongly, and then there are some people that just hate the 4 soundtrack. I like the 4 soundtrack, but I think it's just that like the 4 soundtrack is like, it doesn't like exactly crescendo. It's more like if this thing thumps for you, it thumps. That's like what the 4 soundtrack does. If it thumps for you, it thumps. Does it crescendo? Not exactly, you know, but it thumps, and I like that thump, you know. The 3 arranged soundtrack's really good. Actually, we really liked it. The Jeffrey one makes me laugh, you know, because it's like back the fuck up, you know. But the 3 arranged soundtrack's really good. I agree. All right, here we go. We're not even ready to play. I'm gonna try to be ready. I'm try to stay ready.
Ready? Go!
That's just neutral. This does it counter hit? This must have been a recovery hit. Huh?
Ready? Go!
Okay, that was good. This 6K gets me always. Really. Alright, here we go. Reaper's got my number. So I actually don't mind. I think this is good for my performance in tournament that I think it's good for my tournament actually. It's kind of what I wanted. But I thought I was peeking too early. Alright, good game, Reaper, good game. I was looking for something else, so this is really clever when he did this low kick punch. But it's good stuff. It was good stuff. Like I said, I'm happy to kind of dip to feel my energy dip a little because I'm trying to manage it for tonight. Trying to manage it for 4 o'clock, and this is good. This is feeling like where I want to be at 1:30 p.m. So, good stuff, but also at the same time, I'm still actively keeping my mind engaged a little bit, well, mostly. But what I liked with what Reaper did there was like he threatened elbow with the threat of the kick. Like it's like he could tell that I'm actually watching for the kick now, and so now he's playing with it. So he did like elbow, then he did elbow again, then he did low kick, right? And even though he countered with the elbow, and he could have just done the kick follow up, it actually was really good that he kept the option open so he could outguess the situation because he was winning the guessing game, and so he kept it a guessing game, and it was that is really strong, and that is what you do want to play when you play at a higher level. You want to measure: am I reacting better? If I am, I'll play a little more reactive. Am I guessing better? Let's keep the guess alive. But if the Okizeme is not the guess, then maybe not that. But like, let's keep the neutral then, right? And that's what he did. That is what's really good about what he did. Very good, bro. And right now, I'm gonna work on about like my comfort with Taka, reminding myself. So it's not gonna have like the best performance, but this is gonna definitely do some stuff for me, which is the thing is that it's reminding myself what I have to do against Taka to not play panic, right? This one though, this didn't help that goal. This one was less patient.
Ready, go! Excellent.
All right. So this time I just opted for a lot of guessing because it was working, but I did want to work on my patience, but it just didn't feel like it was working out there too. So I guess that's why I went with go ahead and force guess. Force guess sometimes can be a panic though, and you got to be careful about that. But sometimes if force guess is calculated and feeling confident and feeling like you can read them, then it's really good. If it's feeling less than that, it's kind of a panic. And if it's a panic, you got to be very careful about it, and you got to know when to stop it. I'm unable to comment or enter Max's event because I'll be doing my local tournament. So my local tournament is literally 1 hour before Max's tournament. So I can't do both. It's unethical to do both. If I did both, it would mean like during the middle of the local tournament, I'd be competing in Max's tournament, and that's not cool. Especially with all the Discord communication you gotta do. It's not cool. It's not cool to use the tournament venue's resources to play your online tournament either. So it's like, I'm not gonna do that, you know. But yeah, but I wish I could do both. I really do. Google, really good game by the way. I'm glad that I was forced that my guessing was going well. Right.
Round one.
Ready,
Ready,
go! So remember?
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. I got too complacent. Okay, this one is rough. This is good.
Ready, go!
So we just made up the damage there.
Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
Oh, so good. Good game. Look at that. That was a beautiful call out. He crushed the throw attempt here. So good. That was excellent. Good game playing. I had a lot of fun. Lots of fun with that
It
one.
was ridiculous.
Okay. So this is good. This league is gonna finish at a good time for me too, because I'll be able to get a shower in and just kind of relax, chill, and then kind of rebuild the energy up before that tournament.
I won't lose!
'Cause the tournament's in about an hour and a half. So this is gonna work out pretty well.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
I like this choice too. This one was really good. Alright, let's relax this hand. It's digging into this.
Go!
I'll try pretty well. Should use the low throw more though. The low throw is too strong there.
Ring out!
Alright, good game, good game. Very good game. Maybe it's not guaranteed low throw. I was under the impression low throw is guaranteed there. That's actually why I stayed crouching. So yeah. So Real Noob says, Chanchai, we can't play off stream after league. No, I gotta chill and get ready for my tournament. Like I gotta let my energy drop, and then like I've been letting my energy drop for the past hour, and then I gotta let it kind of go back up, leading into the tournament. Very good game, Baba. Very good game. Yeah, I got my local tournament in an hour and a half. Yeah, so right now, like I said, the past hour, it's just let that energy drop, and like do stuff, do maintenance, do execution, a little bit, play much more like not just relax, but like play loose, and then you know try to build it up at the right time so that it's not burning, so it's not burning out at the wrong time.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Good. Oh, almost got the punish. There, I like the locals as well. Good. Good. That 9K was really good. That 9K was really, really good. Sometimes you want to cut it off.
Ready, go!
Yep, that was the correct answer there. That's still punishable. Really good game. Really good round. That was an excellent round. Alright, Hugbox. That was a really, really good round.
Ready, go!
That was really good.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
Very good choice.
Knockout!
Alright, good game, Dr. Hugbox. That was excellent. So good. Really, really good stuff.
Forgot to train, eh?
Alright, Sonic Bean, let's do this.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, we're at 2 frames rollback.
Knockout!
So the thing is right now, I know this, I'm doing situations I know what's going to be the answer to, so nothing's going to surprise me.
Ready, go!
Not much else. Very good. Very good.
Knockout!
Keep it up. Keep it up, Sonic.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Alright, we'll do loose guessing games here.
Knockout!
Alright, good game, Sonic Bean. Good game.
See? I thought I'm better.
That is odd though that at 85 ping it's gonna that there was some rollback, but that's okay. Oh, that's okay. I guess I don't play enough in the open environment to know like what experience is like for a lot of people on that. But I also remember that the pings are showing lower numbers now. And people wanted that. Like, people were upset when the pings showed higher numbers. I was like, well, if the pings show higher numbers, your expectation's lower. But I guess for people, it's a little different. So it looks like they get mad when the ping is higher looking. Well, so Noodle, it's not that I'm quote unquote becoming free. It's that I'm letting myself operate at very loose, low gears, right? Very loose, low gears of play, and just run at these low gears. They're still strong, but they just use different skills a little differently, and they're not pushing myself a bit hard enough.
Round one.
So just operating at low gear.
Go!
Very nice. Very nice. So like this is like it might be using my hands fast, but my watching points are not like super high.
Ready? Go!
I like that. I like that too.
Knockout.
I like that Leon's got
Round
this double
three.
kick as a rising.
Ready? Go!
Nice. Nice.
Knockout.
Alright. Good game, Drizzix. Good game. Good game, Drizzix.
What a knucklehead.
I wish you played VF when you lived in Portland. I would have fought you all the time. But I'm happy to play you now too. But it would have been nice. But it would have been really nice if you played when you were in Portland. But sometimes you don't know, right? It takes a while, and I don't know. Maybe that time it was during COVID, probably. So all kinds of factors there. But always fun fighting you, Nala. It's always fun fighting you. And it's always fun chatting with you too. So I'm really happy to have you on the friend.
Ready? Go!
Okay, gotta roll up or down.
Knockout.
It's always good sparring with you, Poke Suzuki too.
Round two.
Yes.
Ready? Go! Knockout. Round three. Ready? Go!
Almost. I like that. Like that too. But again, this is the problem with high attacks. Right?
Knockout.
The problem with high attacks is I can get a low punch whenever you use them. So if I think you're gonna do it, I'll just low punch them. And the risk can be high. You can make the risk really high for the person doing the low punch. But if you don't make the risk high, they can just do it. So keep it up, Poke Suzuki. Really nice pie. But I am just interrupting your highs when I think of them. And then it allows me to force a guessing game right away. So good stuff. Keep it up. Very scary. J-Thor gets very, very scary at this point in the league battle too. So I always remind myself to. So right now, playing in the gears that I'm operating right now, it is very scary because sometimes J-Thor can blow it up in the game. At this point. Well, we'll see. I'll try to stay on top of it. It's fun managing your lower gears though. Many ways to improve those lower gears. One way is to play like when you're super sleepy, when you've been awake for like 20 hours. Then that's one way I do it. And I have lots of experience doing that.
Ready, go!
Hybrid, here we go. Very nice. I like the throw choice here. I like that too. So this was a trick that I did. This was I purposely did this trick.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
That was the same trick. Very good. Good patience. That was excellent patience.
Knockout!
Alright. Good game, Firebreak. Good game. That was a lot of fun. Always enjoy fighting your Aoi. Keep it up. I love that costume. That costume is sick. Really good stuff. I like the patience at that moment too. Good stuff. Keep it up with your Aoi. Be careful about opponents that play keep away. Aoi, keep building on your experience fighting against keep away because keep away is quite strong against Aoi. But she has ways to fight against it. She has very good ways, but it does require a bit of skill. Not just 6-6K, but like doing something like crouch dash into from crouch 3P is really, really good. If you get accurate with that hit throw, it's quite good. And then just augmenting your move with crouch dashes and dashes, using your movement cancels to kind of stop short of certain danger zones, and then kind of playing patiently with that. And then using your guard cancel also to mix up too, but it's more about, I like to use the guard cancels first as a way of messing with the spacing and making it hard for the opponent to know what to do. I also like using her movement options. Quarter circle back P plus K guard cancel is really, really good. It's really good. Even if you think you can just backdash, it doesn't have the same risks as backdash. And it can crumple if you kind of know what to do.
Ready, go!
I like that.
Knockout!
So you want to get greedy with guard punishment when Leon does 6-6K. That was so good. This might ring out.
Knockout!
Yeah, like I said, playing at a lower register is really, really risky against Jake. He commits to bases. He commits to like some powerful stuff, and so you might be very careful. And it's also his throw decisions, but I like that he commits to those too. Like he does full commitment on everything. It's not just committing to launchers.
4. Ready, go!
You gotta do elbow after that. Elbow would have won. After KK's blocked, elbow is what you want to do.
Knockout!
Alright. Very good game, J-Thar. Good game. So remember, if you can get them to block KK, you do elbow. Unless they're side. But from the front, elbow will just beat almost everything they do. Yeah. Good game. Good game. And then if they beat the elbow, you can play around that. But yeah. Oh, so strong, though. KK is really good. I like the way you're using it. Yeah, I see you working on the walls. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, Reaper's gonna get 2 league battles. Really, really good. I think it's likely. It's hard to see it not going that way. But even if they lost it, I mean, yeah, I have a chance, but I don't expect that. It's not going to be that way. Alright, Topaz Weapon, here we go. I think Topaz is my best
Round
skill.
1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Forgot you can't just take the hit. Against max charge, you have to evade it.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Good game, Topaz Weapon. Good game.
I want a serious fight.
Yeah, J-Thar, keep it up. Keep it up with building those win conditions. You've been getting so good at all of that. Alright, that was a really, really fun league battle. Thank you, everyone. I had a really good time. I'm telling Akai, thanks for the leagues. I had an awesome time. Going to get ready for core values. This was so much fun. It really was. So the era was funny. Baba did like the Taka's back kick and ended up behind Pi. It was really funny on Wake Up. Alright, congratulations, Reaper. Alright, everyone, thank you so much. Wolf players to watch. There's a few. You should watch. I should try to see if I got old Chief Flash footage. You should watch Paz, P-A-Z. You should watch Mr. VFDC because they actually are very good, and you can learn a lot from watching how they play their European matches. So they are on Twitch. So I would try to rip those VODs as soon as you can before they go offline. And then also try to look at the European Akai leagues. I do need to... Akai doesn't upload to YouTube much, so I think I need to start ripping the Akai leagues EU sessions at least, you know. I wish Akai would upload always to YouTube. But I don't think he does all the time. And you know, Twitch will delete the VOD. Yeah, Natsu the Wolf is awesome, but I usually see him playing Vanessa, I thought, but Natsu. Yeah. Good games. Blurring, hey, that was an awesome game. I really enjoyed our battles. A good game, Blurring. And good games. Good game, Reaper. Congratulations. This was a lot of fun. So, lots and lots of fun. Had a great time. I'm going to go chill and get ready for my league battle. So, everyone, thank you so much. It's been a good session. And I'm gonna manage my energy level. I think it's at the right spot. It's at the right spot. So, this is gonna be excellent. Hey, thank you. Thank you all very much. Hey, everyone, have a wonderful time today. Do check out, I am gonna raid, but do check out Ryan Hart's stream and also check out Tampa Never Sleeps as well, which will be starting on Maximilian Dude. And please support all of the VF streamers that are streaming tonight. Please do support them in some capacity, even if it's just a follow. It will mean a lot to them, and it will enhance your Virtua Fighter live streaming enjoyment. So, also, especially shout out to Shadosha. Shadosha was in the chat earlier. Definitely follow Shadosha. Shadosha's channel is so much fun to watch. It's one of my favorites to watch. And in general, Shadosha's just pretty fun. Alright, let's check out who we're going to rate today. That was really good. Rock Reaper, congratulations. You won 2 league battles today. Well earned. Glad that they can have their head up high and know, like I always tell them they play great, but they like the results kind of really are what they really want to see, and they got the results today. Keep it up. You're doing awesome. Let's see.
Let's see how many seconds you'll last.
So we're gonna follow the Rock Reaper. I don't know if they're gonna keep it up, but I do want you all to support them. So let's go ahead and do a raid for the Rock Reaper.
Ready, go!
We got Sachan versus what looks like a Chinese player.
Time's up!
When you have this many Chinese characters, kanji, I think usually it's probably Chinese, Taiwanese,
Ready,
maybe
go!
not Japanese. Okay, but we're having this really funny trolling with this. This is rank 21, level 21, everyone. This is funny. It's like the Asian version of Hegemony. Hegemony the Legend. There's a player in North America during Ultimate Showdown in the beginning of Ultimate Showdown, and Hegemony just always went for toe kick and damage all day every day. It was pretty fun to watch. You know? You never know. It might be something with their mindset or mentality, so you don't want to judge too much. But it was always fun kind of running into that.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice.
4. Ready, go! Ring out! Round 5. Ready, go!
These two players are very interesting. It's just this playing out so much longer than I expected because of the way they're playing. These are like two players that are going to time out. It's kind of a funny way to end the stream, but okay. Alright. Everyone have a good one. Catch you later. Have fun tonight.